Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgot why you went in there, or you're in the middle of a huge sentence and the perfect word just vanishes? It is so frustrating, and if you're over 40, you probably just call it a senior moment. We all just laugh it off and accept that our brains aren't what they used to be. But what if I told you that brain fog isn't about your age at all? What if the real enemy is hiding in your water glass? The science is shocking. Your brain could be performing worse, all because you're not drinking enough water. But here's the craziest part: you can fix it, and we're starting right now. The hidden epidemic after 40. Before we dive into the 5 signs, you have to understand why this is a huge secret problem for everyone in their 40s and beyond. As we get older, our body's thirst signal literally gets weaker and less reliable. You could be dehydrated right now and not even feel thirsty. It's a silent attack on your brain. Your body is 60% water, but your brain is basically a super soaker. It's 75% water. Water is the electricity that powers your thoughts, your focus, and your memory. When your water levels drop even a tiny bit, your brain cells literally can't work. Research from Penn State proved that even mild dehydration can destroy your ability to pay attention. Your brain has to work way harder to do simple things, making you feel tired and moody. And over the long run, chronic dehydration is linked to some serious cognitive decline. So, how do you know if your brain is screaming for water? Here are the 5 biggest signs that your senior moment is actually a dehydration moment. Sign number 1, the focus fail. Does this sound like you? You sit down to read, and 2 pages later, you haven't absorbed a single word. Or you're in a meeting trying to listen, but your mind just drifts away. This isn't a personality flaw. It's a classic sign of a thirsty brain. I call this the focus fail, your brain's complete inability to stay locked in. Studies have made it insanely clear that even mild dehydration wrecks your concentration. One study on middle-aged and older adults found that when they were dehydrated, their performance on attention-based tasks completely tanked. Think about your daily life. This isn't just about work. This is about having a real conversation with your partner without your mind wandering off. This is about following a movie plot or staying awake while driving. When you're dehydrated, your brain is running on low power mode. The connections that help you focus just aren't firing right. So next time you reread the same email 4 times, don't blame your age. Go drink a giant glass of water. Sign number 2, the memory glitch. The second sign is what I call the memory glitch, and this is the one that scares people the most. It's when you can't find your keys for the 10th time this week. It's standing in the grocery store, staring at everything, knowing you needed something, but you have no clue what it is. It's that infuriating tip of the tongue feeling where you know the word, but your brain just won't give it to you. We all think this is just aging, but dehydration is a huge factor nobody talks about. Some research shows that a tiny 2% drop in body water can lead to short-term memory loss because water is critical for making memories. When you're low on water, your brain's performance suffers. This isn't just about your glasses. It hits your working memory, the kind you need to calculate a tip or follow a recipe. Ever tried to do simple math in your head and it feels impossible? That could be a memory glitch from being dehydrated. Communication between your brain cells slows way down. While it's still being studied, some research shows that being dehydrated all the time might be a factor in the cognitive decline many older people face. The amazing news is that for most of these daily glitches, rehydrating can make you feel sharper, fast. Sign number 3 is the slowdown. This one is sneaky, but it affects everything. It's a massive lag in your mental speed. Your reaction time feels off. A decision that used to take 1 second now feels like you're wading through concrete. Learning a new skill on your computer feels impossible. You are not getting dumber. Your brain's internet connection is just slow. Dehydration can literally reduce the speed of your brain's electrical signals. They just don't travel as fast in a dry brain. This slow processing directly impacts your reaction times and your ability to make sharp decisions. This can be dangerous. Think about driving a car where you need to react instantly. A slower reaction time, even a fraction of a second, is a huge deal. At work, bad decisions lead to massive mistakes. You might start second guessing yourself or struggling to make a choice. This is not permanent. It's a real-time reflection of how much water is in your brain. Drink more water, and you can get your brain's communication back to top speed. Okay, we're about to get to the last 2 signs, and the 5th one is absolutely critical for your future. But before we do, if this is resonating with you, smash that like button. It literally helps us reach more people who are probably just thirsty. And I want to know, what is your number one trick to stay hydrated? Drop it in the comments right now. Your tip could be the one thing that helps someone else today. Sign number 4, the perpetual brain fog. Sign number 4 isn't just forgetting one thing, it's the 24/7 brain fog. You know this feeling. It's not just being tired, it's a cloud in your head where your thoughts feel slow and heavy. It's a total lack of mental clarity that lasts all day. This is one of the most common complaints, and it is directly linked to dehydration. When your brain is dehydrated, it can't flush out waste products. It's like a backed up plumbing system in your head. This buildup is what causes that foggy feeling and makes it impossible to think clearly. But it gets worse. This state often comes with mood swings. Are you more irritable, anxious, or just down for no reason? That could be your brain telling you it's thirsty. Dehydration can mess up the production of serotonin, the chemical that controls your mood. So that afternoon crash or sudden anger might not be a sign you need more coffee. Caffeine can actually make it worse. It could be a massive signal that your brain is desperate for water to clear the fog and fix your mood. Sign number 5, the long-term danger. We are at sign number 5, and this is the one we all need to take seriously. The first 4 signs are about your daily life, but this one is about protecting your future. This sign is the terrifying link between being dehydrated for years and long-term cognitive decline, including a higher risk for diseases like dementia. I'm not saying this to scare you, I'm saying this to empower you because you have control over this. Here's what the science says. When your body is chronically dehydrated for months and years, it can be associated with actual structural changes in the brain. MRI studies have shown that dehydration can literally cause your brain to shrink, which thankfully is reversed when you rehydrate. Being constantly dehydrated might make it harder for your brain to clear out toxic proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. Studies have shown a terrifying link. Dehydrated people may be at a higher risk for dementia, and people with dementia are at a higher risk of being dehydrated, creating a vicious cycle. In the worst cases, severe dehydration can cause total confusion and delirium. This is the ultimate sign that you feel dumber from dehydration. Not because you are, but because you're letting a preventable problem damage your most important organ. The solution: reclaiming your mind. Okay, we found the problem. Now for the insane and simple solutions. Rehydrating your brain isn't some crazy challenge, but you have to be proactive. First, you need to know it's not just about water. Real hydration is a balance of water and electrolytes, minerals like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These are what actually carry water into your cells and power up your brain. Here are 4 simple challenges you can start today. The morning first glass habit. The very first thing you do when you wake up is drink a massive 16-ounce glass of water. You just went 8 hours without drinking anything, so your brain is starving for water. This will immediately kickstart your brain. For a crazy flavor and mineral boost, add a squeeze of lemon. Eat your water. You don't have to drink all of your water. I challenge you to eat foods with insane water content. I'm talking cucumbers, celery, watermelon, strawberries, and giant salads. Adding these to your diet is the easiest and most delicious way to get hydrated. Become a proactive sipper. Do not wait until you're thirsty. Your thirst signal after 40 is basically broken. The secret is to sip water all day long. Get a water bottle you absolutely love and carry it everywhere. Set a million reminders on your phone if you have to. The goal is to make drinking water an automatic habit. Know when to add electrolytes. If you were just sweating like crazy from a workout out in the heat or you've been sick, you lost more than water. You lost electrolytes. This is when you bring in an electrolyte powder or something natural like coconut water to get your brain back in balance. For most of us, this isn't an everyday thing, but it's a lifesaver when you're losing a ton of fluid. So, let's wrap this challenge up. All those moments of brain fog, forgetting names, not being able to focus, it is so easy to blame it all on getting older. But now we know it's probably not your age. It's your water bottle. The 5 signs, the focus fail, the memory glitch, the slowdown, the brain fog, and the crazy long-term risk are not a life sentence. They are warning lights. They are your brain screaming for the one thing it needs to win: water. You literally hold the power to sharpen your focus, boost your memory, and protect your brain for decades. The solution is simple, it's cheap, and you can start winning with your very next glass of water. You are not losing your mind, you're just thirsty. If you found this video helpful and you want more insane, science-backed challenges to feel amazing after 40, subscribe and destroy that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and here's to a sharper, hydrated mind.